Class is in session. The Brofessor is in. What's happening, y'all? We have a prize wall for you. Ding, ding. Playing with fire. Flaming prize wall. Not only that, we have a second prize wall, which is equally confusingly named Playing with Fire Feud Prize Wall. We're going to go over both of them right now. So, let's bro. First and foremost, as always, when it comes to these videos, it depends on your roster. It depends on what you need and what is going to help your team, your superstars, right now. How can you better your roster and use right now rather than saving for the future? You know, that's what I always sort of focus on, so that way you can build your roster quicker, faster, better. So always depends on your roster and how can you help yourself right now. Huge shout out, of course, always to J Nasty Booty. Thank you so much for the help, bro. So with this prize wall, there's a couple of things that are off the top very, very good. And the first one and the second one, these are both going to be a 1A and B. You can take them in either order, however you want to use them. If you don't have the moment, now might be a time to get the moment. If you don't have the main face of Mick Foley, then you might want to get that one as well too. Both of them are really good for two different reasons and things. So if you have some of the superstars that this moment will help, then that might be something you might want to consider, especially because this moment has been revamped with +4 times multiply strength. And one of the people, of course, let's pause for a second. Let's switch to the actual moment itself. So I have this moment, and as you can see, when maxed out, it is +4 multiply gem strength. That has what changed, and it will obviously help this man right here and this man right here. So if you do have Rocker Sean, if you do have Oozing Machismo, Razor Ramon, those are two people that this is definitely going to help as far as moments go. So if you have either one of those, or if you tend to use anybody else within here and these boosts at level 30 you think will help you, then this would be one consideration for the prize wall if you do get those tokens and you're thinking about what to use for them. So that's why I said, you know, considering what your roster is as opposed to what it might be one day, because you might be able to, my recommendation of course is you can get this moment now and not use it for a very long time until you get those posters, and that seems like a waste, especially when you can take the main face of Foley and use that right away. And this is a useful plate, especially for defeating tours, and which is where I use it the most, because when you make break 6 black gems, you make 5 power gems, and they are 50k power each, and that helps you break a lot more gems and do a lot more damage, especially on lower star level superstars to beat higher star level. So it gives you a lot of extra damage with every turn. So that's usually where I use the main face of Mick Foley. You can also use it on Mick Foley himself, which was on the prize wall that we had recently just gone through. So those are the two main things on there. Again, think of what your roster has and what it needs. If you already have a main face but not the moment, then take the moment, so on and so forth. The next big thing on this prize wall, the second thing you should take, if you have the other two, you don't really want to get any more Foley plates, is actually 6-star silver token chests. Those are going to be the most valuable to you, especially because you need them to get to 6-star silver. So getting as many is always very helpful. And last on this list is preference, right? Strap parts tend to be very much needed, especially if you're moving straps from place to place or if you're trying to unlock them. But also is Fury 2 medals, which I never have enough of. I also never have enough of move damage or gem damage ones. These are the ones I trade and move around the most, especially if you can get percentage medals. So that they do a percentage of a move or they do a percentage of a gem. Those are always the ones that I want. So that is the 1, 2, 3 of the Playing with Fire Flaming Prize Wall. Now we get the fun of talking about the Playing with Fire Feud Prize Wall, a completely different prize wall within the exact same feud as we are talking about already. So this prize wall has no posters on it except for one. So if you already have Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, then this is very easy to skip. His new training ability is actually +2 red MP to go along with 45% red gem damage. So this is something that can be also very useful, but he is also more common that I'm not sure spending 4 tokens on this is probably your best bet, but that's an option sort of for you. I think where you're going to get the most value in this prize wall is actually down here. So getting these resource bundles, I think, is probably one of the best. So the video stopped. I don't know why, but cut action scene, being back to where we were a moment ago. So the Playing with Fire Feud prize wall is a prize wall that is going to be very specific, more so than the other, to what your roster needs. For me, I will tell you sort of what is probably best for my roster in all of this. Is actually going to be getting some more of these 6-star silver bundles. These are the things that I would probably get for myself, and that is because not only are you getting silver tokens and bronze tokens, but you're getting a lot of TP and a lot of coins. So it's a big econ, as Goalie would say, boost to your roster. Now, as I said, if you don't have British Bulldog, I think you can get him a lot easier without spending the tokens at this place at this time. And although I always need Fury and Fury 2 medals, I'm not sure this is the place that I would spend to get them. And the most expensive thing on this is actually Lex Luger Affiliation Strap. It's a 2-time strap. You can put him on 2 different people. He has the green gem coaching damage, flat 12k more damage, which is very useful. And he is someone that I move around a lot, but I'm not sure this is where I would want to get an affiliation for him. But if this is a concern for you, moving him back and forth, or using him on, if you find yourself needing to use him on 2 different people when it comes to feud and you don't want to move him back and forth, then that might be a worthwhile thing to spend on for you. That's something, again, you're going to have to decide. If there's nothing in this prize wall that you like, guess what? There is a loot coin. You can get yourself 7 bonus loot coins that you can go spin the loot and try for yourself to see if you can get Bam Bam once again. So for those of you feeling lucky, you can go and do that. Or you can just get some more econ. You can get a whole bunch of resources, or you can get yourself moment coins. So if you did get the moment, or if you need to build up your moments that you've recently gotten, then that's where you can spend it on. So it's a less exciting prize wall with less things in it that will directly change your roster, but a lot of things in it that can help you bolster parts of your roster, depending on what, again, you actually need for your roster and how you can shake this out. The other thing is, it's got something in here for you to just gamble away. So you have options to what you want to do. So that is the not only feud prize wall, but also the flaming prize wall in a nutshell. Let me know what you think. Put your comments, what you're taking, into the comments in this below. Thanks for coming to class today. Brofessor out.